Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's keep up with our euro analysis. So just we have planned everything yesterday. It was really nice and good, the setup that we discussed. And Donald Trump again has intruded in normal behavior of the market, so Donald Trump is just restlessness, some kind of the ains and pens and just like nothing but to shake the markets by some statements or something of that sort. And as you know, yesterday he said that he postponed the starting of the tariffs on 10% tariffs on some goods, so laptops, some electronics, toys, and something of that sort. And that was treated as a positive moment, but now is the question of the durability of this positivity. So it seems that it could be just short-term reaction of the markets currently. But anyway, this was some effect on the market, especially on the gold market. And as we said, now weekly report, as gold market stands overextended, it's too large, bullish positions have been accumulated. Any surprise, we need to be ready for multiplied reaction. So maybe the news or event will be not as important, but since market stands overextended, it's too much positions. Investors stands under the fear to lose the profit. And the overreaction will be overreaction on any event that suggests some decrease of the gold price. And that's what we saw yesterday on the gold market as well. On the euro, as you can see, it was also reaction, but not very strong. And market actually keeps standing in the same range that we have discussed yesterday. At the same time, these two moments have happened. So take a look at the 4-hour time frame chart. On the 4-hour time frame chart, first is market is coming to complete our grabber. So the first grabber has been completed here. Second grabber that has been formed here, well, I do not know whether it will be completed or not. But yesterday, if you remember, we talked about it. So we said, well, market could form some kind of the ABC reaction to wash and rinse of these lows. But at the same time, it could stand inside of this flag pattern and keep overall bullish context that we have. So yesterday we have discussed this context in detail. In two words speaking, market has very good thrust and very flat retracement after that. So market stands in very tight range. So it doesn't show deeper retracement, it doesn't show clear ABCD retracement. It just stands flat, and the number of candles here in this consolidation is 2 times greater than in this thrust up. So this is definitely the bullish sign. Also take a look, the market in general stands here above this consolidation. So it means that it looks like sooner or later, but upward action should continue here. So as long as the market stands flat after the thrust and doesn't show the downward action, has more chances on the upward continuation. So that's actually what we see here. On the intraday chart, on the hourly chart right now, we could recognize this kind of the triangle is forming as well. So yesterday when we have talked about the euro, market was at this point and we said, well, market could start upward action immediately. We talked about the reasons for that, and you can see indeed it has happened right at this moment. Market has tested the upper border, but then Donald Trump has said its word to the nation, and you can see this collapse has followed. So dollar has increased in value a bit, just as the expectations on the impact of the negative impact of the tariffs have decreased. Although personally I do not know how the drop for 50 pips could be the sign of some kind of decreasing of the effect of the tariffs or something of that sort. So mostly it was some psychological reaction, I suppose. Well, what we have currently? Currently, guys, finally, we have patterns. So take a look inside of the triangle. Triangle itself, currently, it's like the bullish pattern. But when you're dealing with the triangles and every time it's a problem, at what moment you could take the position. So currently, what we have? Here we have artist people to buy inside the triangle, so you can see this was a bit even more than AB equals CD, so market has dropped a bit lower, but this low stands above this one, and that led us to suggest existing of the artist people to buy pattern. Second, we have hidden divergence here, bullish divergence with the MACD indicator that suggests some upward pullback. So currently it's very difficult to say whether this will be upward breakout or not, but at least this is short-term bullish sign that suggests at least bounce up from this support area. Today, guys, we'll have the statistics from the European Union. And first of all, we will get the gross domestic product release within a few hours. So I suppose that it could make the day today for euro currency, and maybe that will be the triggering moment for our prediction if it will be positive. So, and we'll have something else. If I do not miss something, this will be some consumption, probably some consumption data. Well, but the major one is, of course, the gross domestic product. And let's see what we will have here. So the attractiveness of the current moment, guys, here is that market stands very close to the invalidation point. Because if market will break it down, these lows, it will drop significantly, at least I suppose, to the next support area. So that will be collapsed somewhere to the 111.11 at least, or even greater, because when the market forms the bullish flag and it shows the bearish breakout of the flag, this is negative sign, and it suggests a possible downward continuation. So the minimal target will be, I suppose, the 618 support, 111 area, and market right now stands very close. So if you think about the trading euro currency right now, that will be an additional advantage, because you here could place the tight stop. If you would like to short, it's also a probable solution. So you could place stop entry order slightly below this market, maybe. Maybe here. As market will start dropping with some strong and fast action, you will be stepped in right on the date of release if it will be negative. So you can see some solutions exist here. You could decide what you would like to do here currently at this moment. But by the technical patterns that we see in overall price behavior recent week, most of the situation looks bullish supportive. So let's see. Let's wait for a few hours and see what data we will get and what performance euro will show today.